Hi, Dion from Eflowtion Support Services here, and welcome to this EFT tapping on restoring your sense of self. Restoring in the sense that when we experience great pain or trauma, who we are as a people had to experience quite a bit through our sense perceptions. And sometimes when things become overwhelming, we can escape our senses and almost escape who we are as a person. So let's restore our sense of self by reducing some of the stress around some of these experiences with EFT tapping. So taking full responsibility for your own well-being and repeating after me, and let's go with that flow and let's begin to tap. Even though I'm restoring my sense of self, and I had to experience it a lot, and how I experienced this was through my sense perception, gathering in information of the world to relate to myself. And I still love, honor, and accept myself, even though some of what I had to experience in my life formed an unhealthy relationship between my environment and how I related that to myself. And I still love, honor, and accept myself, even though I wish to view myself through positive eyes. But if all I've had is negative experiences, there is a part of me that wants more and an environment that was telling me I was less. And I'd like to change that. And I still love, honor, and accept myself. I'm restoring my sense of self, who I am as a person, who I am as a person who had to experience so much throughout this experience of life. And some of these experiences were positive, and some of them were negative. And my negative outweighed my positive as I went through this experience of life, of how I viewed my life, of what I saw, of what I took in, of how I felt about something, and how I was not allowed to feel. And my sense of self may have been denied, and my feelings may have been denied in relation to others, because they put me down for being so sensitive, for having these emotional needs, for wanting to be loved and respected, to feel that I'm enough in another person's eyes when they viewed me as something less. And my sense perceptions relay my external world into my internal world. And this relaying creates that relationship between what I know of the world, how I perceive it, and how I perceive myself, and how I perceive my external world may have been how I conceived my internal world. And within myself something grew, that I was not too happy with, that I felt disconnected with. And this disconnection of self was a way of dealing with these emotions, these painful emotions that were said to me, but were not a part of me. And there was a part of me that didn't want a part of me, that needed to escape. Because as much as I try to deny my emotions, they bubble up and they surface in so many ways. And I try to make myself senseless at times, so I don't have to feel this inner world of what was said to me, but is not actually a part of me. And I know I should think more positively, but it can be scary to do so, because my external world didn't like this. Every time I grew tall, I got cut down. I got told some very mean words. And this is how I related to myself. To be prosperous was too scary to have. So I perspired. I sweated over everything. Every decision that I had to make. Was this a good enough decision? Was this right? But is it good enough for me? Or is it good enough for another person that won't bring upon actions that are harmful to me? And my experience in life might be living in fear of those repercussions from the past. And I have those repercussions reverberating within my mind, where it's not safe to be myself. Therefore, I should not be myself. I should be the version of what other people want in my life. And that doesn't feel good to me. And I'd like to restore some of my sense of self, to know that I am good enough in my own eyes. And there is a lot of pain from the past, a lot of realization that no matter what I did, I would never measure up. And to measure is to matter. And I matter to myself. I'm not nothing in other people's eyes, nor am I nothing in my own eyes. But from the nothing that they told me that I was, I shall create something so much more. Because I definitely know what I don't want to be, and what I was told to be. But I definitely know who I am. That scared voice within myself, that beaten down person, knowing that they deserve more. And there are many voices beaten down upon me that I have related from my external world into my internal world. So restoring my sense of self, maybe restoring my relationship to myself, and treating myself with kindness. lending a hand to that inner person, to that inner child, being that comforting arm, hearing those inner cries, and knowing that I am safe and that I'm here for me. And I'm sorry for all those words that were said to me. And I promise to learn to treat myself better. And I won't be perfect all the time. Perfection is a perception. Trying to measure up to other people's expectations. So I won't be a failure. But my failures are my gold, are the fertile ground on which I grow. So I shall learn from what was done to me as I learn to become a better sense of myself, whatever that may be. And I'm restoring my sense of self. I'm getting to know myself, learning every day, learning what I like, which might not be in relation to what other people like for me, and what I want to do in my life. For this is my life to live. And I have so much to give to myself. And when I feel good within myself, I can form healthier relationships with other people. To give and take and give. I'm getting to know myself, reconnecting with myself, restoring myself day by day, feeling into my body and being with my emotions and nurturing them in mind, body, and spirit. And taking a full breath in and out. So yes, restoring your sense of self, reconnecting with yourself. I have another EFT tapping on this called disconnected or disconnection. I'll put a link towards the end of the video to help connect a little bit more with who we are as a people. And there are many things that make us feel very senseless acts done towards us, but we can definitely restore who we are by knowing that was an act that was done to us, not us ourselves. So I am Dion from Eflowtion Support Services. I offer EFT tapping one-on-one online. So check out eflowtionsupportservices.com and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.